Hello guys, it's me, Courtney. I know I haven't uploaded a video in a few days, and I wanted to upload a video for you guys. I know my schedule that I want to be on is to upload every other day, but that is not the case sometimes because when I'm about to go to sleep, I finally remember that I haven't uploaded a video or that I need to upload a video. So I don't want to do it when I'm about to fall asleep because, I don't want to get my brain occupied. I don't want to try to film when I'm half asleep and upload when I'm half asleep. So or try to keep myself awake just to upload, so that's why there's not a video sometimes. So, if you ever want to know why there's not a video, if it's been every other day, if it's past the 2-day mark and there's still not a video, please know that I remembered when I was about to fall asleep and I didn't want to wake my brain out before I went to sleep, so that is why. And sometimes I tweet it out, sometimes I don't, if I'm not going to have a video up, and I'm sorry about that. But honestly, I'll remember to tweet it, or I'll remember to upload, and then if I don't do it right then, it'll leave my mind, and if I say, oh, I'll do it later, it'll be there won't be a later. So, I was sitting here, listening to some music, well, not technically, technically listening, but watching some music on YouTube, or watching videos of music on YouTube, and I was thinking, I'm gonna film when I go outside. Oh, let me film now. No, I'm gonna film when I go outside, and I thought, no, Courtney, you're gonna film now, because if you don't, you'll forget. So that's why I'm gonna film now. So yeah, I was listening to I've been really into podcasts lately. I don't know why, but I have. And I've been not one particular podcast, just different people. I don't really hang on a particular podcast except maybe Adoption Now. I did like that podcast. To listen to other people's stories. And I'm a big story person, I like to listen to other people's hardships and triumphs and just different stories. And I'm more of a redemption story kind of person that I like to listen to. I love to watch the 700 Club, 7 to 10 minute videos of people's redemption stories. I love to watch things like that, so I like to listen to podcasts because I feel like that's kind of what they are, or some of them are redemption stories, or people talking about the hardships that they've been through in their life. I try to center around like Christ-centered podcasts and stuff like that, or Christ-centered people podcasts, but sometimes I'll just do random podcasts of people, which I feel is okay. I don't go to anything inappropriate or anything. I try to listen to wholesome podcasts. So sometimes it is actually most of the time, yeah, never mind. My brain, you know how my brain does, but most of the time, yeah, it is a Christian-related podcast. But if it's not inappropriate or anything like that. I always try to keep it appropriate and stuff. And if it has the explicit on it, I won't listen to it or anything. So yeah, but I am into podcasts. That's what I was going to say. So most of the time, I do listen to wholesome podcasts, and I've been really into listening to podcasts of Jeremy Camp lately, basically because of the movie I Still Believe. And I did see that movie after it came out, and my one confession to that whole movie is a great movie, but a very sad movie. And so, like I said, this goes back to I'm a big story person, and so after I saw the movie, it intrigued me a little bit more to want to know more in detail and in depth of the story. So I watched an interview with Melissa's mom, and I listened to many interviews with Jeremy about it. So I'm a person that I want to know realism, and I want to know people's stories, and I want to listen to people's stories and know what's real and what's not in movie making. And even in, I know I Still Believe is real, and it is totally real, and it's a beautiful story, but even in things that aren't real, I'd still love to know, behind the scenes things, and, what happened when they filmed this scene, or how this scene was thought, or what the actor was thinking when they filmed this. Or what was behind this book, or this story, or things like that. And in a fictional case, I like to know what happened when they did this scene, or why did this person write this in this book. And when it's a real life story, I like to know more detail, and just a surface story, the surface area of it. I like to know more in detail of different stories. So that goes back to my fictional love. I don't know why in these videos I start talking about I start talking about fiction or stories, I guess I'm just a big story person. I don't know. But anyway, I forgot to mention that last time I filmed, it was my grandma's birthday. And of course, we couldn't go out and do anything because, hello, quarantine. So I made her a sign for her birthday. And that was fun. But we didn't get to do anything. And so, because normally we do have like cake and a couple presents, but we couldn't get out to do anything. So, that was kind of a bummer. My mom's birthday is going to be in quarantine too. Her birthday is April 22nd. And if you guys watch Justin Urshel, the YouTubers, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Justin Urshel, but if you are, go check them out. Or if you aren't, I meant if you are, you know them. And if you aren't, go check them out. It's a really good channel. But they are expecting twins like anytime now. And she was like, guess a date. And I'm like, I'm going to go with April 22nd. Just because it's my mom's birthday. And so, yeah, my mom's birthday's still going to be in quarantine. Easter, I think, is going to be the most hard for people because Easter is kind of like Christmas, where a lot of people and families get together and celebrate God like they do with people get together at Christmas to celebrate Christ's birth, and then they get together at Easter to celebrate His resurrection. So I feel like it's going to be a lot. Easter's going to be one of those holidays that's going to be really hard for people. I hope that Easter's the only holiday that is under quarantine, and I hope we don't go like all the way to July 4th or Labor Day, like, but I am very sad that Easter is under quarantine, but it's just, it's crazy. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to see a headway in this, and it's just crazy. But anyway, so, but I'm not gonna give any opinions. I don't really get political or anything, but I'm trying to see a headway in this, and I don't see a headway, and it's really disappointing. So, yeah, but obviously I'm staying in to keep myself safe. I'm not going in stores or in anywhere. My mom, she like wears a mask and sanitizes and things because she has to go get like medicine and stuff, and so that's pretty much. She'll go into places and wear a mask and long sleeves and gloves and things like that, but I can't go anywhere, or I don't think it would be safe for me to go anywhere, or even into stores or into drugstores, because I have one lung and I want to keep that one lung for many more years. And so I want to keep that one lung that I have safe. So I am not going into stores or anything. Even like I said, if my mom has to go to the drugstore, it's like a necessary outing. But even I don't go in with her because it's just like I don't want to get anything. So it's a crazy time in this world right now, and I've been Lawson Bates was. I think this has already went off and on like twice, my air conditioner, but Lawson Bates from Bringing Up Bates was putting like, what has been your song to help you during this quarantine? And I've had multiple, but one that I've been putting on repeat a lot is like lately in the last week that I've been putting on repeat is this Man by Jeremy Camp. So that's like the song that I've been listening to over and over. And Lawson Bates was saying his was There Was Jesus by Zach Williams and Dolly Parton. So I like that song too. But in terms of my quarantine song that's helping me, give me hope during this quarantine, it's been This Man by Jeremy Camp. So yeah, if you guys can't hear, that's my flush on my feeding pump. It makes a lot more noise because it's like over a 6-minute period, and the 55 my formula goes over an hour period, so that's why it makes a really much louder noise. But I'm going to go ahead and go now because I've ran it for like literally 10 minutes. Like right now it says, my timestamp says 10 minutes. so I'm going to go ahead and go. But I hope you guys enjoyed my rant. And, so, yeah. Bye for the video. And God bless.